Hello everybody, it's Lena, and in today's video we are building these 3 beachy rental homes that I built in the world of Sulani in The Sims 4. So I built them on what I believe is a 30 by 40 lot, so it's rather big, and I started off already having built this, what technically is in-game a pond, just because I wanted to build the houses on top of some water because I thought that would look really cute. So I just did that off camera because it took a long time and it wasn't super interesting. And then I just kind of got into building these houses, and these 3 homes are all identical on the exterior, but then I did decorate them like a little bit differently because I thought that would be more fun rather than having like 3 exactly identical homes on the inside as well. So yeah, anyway. There are a few differences and whatnot, but yeah, these homes are not huge by any means. They all have 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom each, so you can fit a little family in there. In this video, we're going to be decorating the house in the middle, and then I decorated the 2 other homes off camera, and the one in the middle has like the parents' bedroom, and then it has a bedroom for 2 kids. I believe it's a toddler and a child-sized Sim, so yeah, we can live with a little family of 4 Sims in there. That's pretty cute. And my idea behind this lot was that you can either decide to play with this lot as a vacation rental lot type, so you can just go on vacation to this lot for a few days at a time and then go back to your normal home in some other world if that's what you want to do. But then you can also use it as a residential rental, I believe that's what the lot type is called, and you can live in these houses as if they are just individual little apartments. And that is how I'm going to be uploading the lot to the gallery, like as a residential rental, and I'm going to be splitting them all up into 3 different units because I feel like that just makes the most sense. And then obviously if you want to just go on vacation here, you can switch it to a vacation rental instead. But yeah, I just wanted to point out that this build definitely lends itself well to both of those lot types, so you can just do whatever the hell you want to, my friend. I don't really care. I'm not gonna get all up in your business like that. That's your thing, yeah. And in front of these houses, there's a huge common space, which I ended up just turning into a big hangout area for all of the residents or all of the vacationers or whatever to just hang out at together or whatever they want to do. So I put a huge pool, which was fun, and I did use the like rounded pool tools that we got with the update from last summer, the Love Struck update. Yeah, that was really cool, and I really like doing rounded pools these days, and that's really fun. So I did that, and then there's also a nice little barbecue area where they can all just grill and eat dinner together or individually as little families or whatever they want to. I don't know, but there's just a lot of room for them to hang out, and there are also 2 like outdoor, wait, no, I don't want to phrase it like that. There are 2 like community toilets. I was about to say like outdoor toilets, but that implies that the toilets are outside and like in the open, and they definitely are not. So just 2 public-ish toilets, but like not really public either, because I feel like they're probably more so reserved for the people that are staying on this lot and possibly their guests and everything like that. But instead of having to go all the way into your own like little residence, you can just use the bathroom out here if you need to pee while you're swimming in the pool. I don't know. I just needed to fill the room up with something, so I ended up putting some bathrooms, and that's how that is. So you can just hang out on this lot and have a good time, and either just, you know, go on vacation and relax fully with your Sims, or you can just be here all the time with your Sims and let them live a very relaxing and good and calm and great life. Yeah, it all sounds really cool to me. I'm a fan. Also, now looking back on it, I feel like it might have been a bit of a weird decision for me to build the pond right here when it's right next to the ocean, and I also made a pool. Like, why did I make a pond that looks very unnatural and kind of malplaced right here when I've got the ocean right there, and I could have just built it on a waterfront lot? I don't really know why I did that. I guess I just wanted it to be more uniform, and I wanted to sort of control where the coastline was and where it ended and how deep the water was compared to, you know, everything else. So I guess that's why I did it, but now looking back on it, I feel like it looks a little bit strange. But anyway, it's probably fine. I hope you guys are not weirded out by that and you don't think it looks weird. I hope you guys like it. I did admittedly start building this lot a few weeks ago. I don't quite remember the exact date of it. I could just check it, but I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, I did build it a while ago, or I started building it a while ago, so I don't quite remember my exact train of thoughts when I did these different things that I did, especially not in the beginning of the video. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I really don't. And I should probably point out that at some point throughout this video, I will be putting some ladders that go from the little back patio that these 3 houses each have down to the pond lake situation, and I knew that there was probably a really good chance that it would not work and the Sims would not be able to use these ladders and actually go down there because you cannot swim in ponds, which I think is really sad and disappointing, but whatever, that's just my opinion. But I did try playtesting them and of course it did not work, so now they're just for vibes because I did decide to keep them around because I think they look cool and they just add something good and realistic, I would say, to the appearance of the outside of these houses. So there's a ladder that does not work at all, just letting you know. Yeah, it's just for the vibes of it. I like it, okay? But enough about that. I hope you guys are all doing good, and I hope that life is going your way at the moment. I hope that everything is flowing nicely and you're not facing too much like badness at the moment in your life. That would be ideal, definitely. I'm personally doing all right. Again, still just like super busy, as I've said in my past many videos. I've just, you know, been a very busy gal. I've got a lot of stuff going on, and now that I'm like back in school, I've got my classes, yeah, they've started back up again, so I'm busy with that and I'm working quite a bit, and I've got a lot of stuff that I need to take care of. So unfortunately I just don't really have that much time to work on the channel anymore, or at least not at the moment, which does make me sad in a lot of ways because I so badly want to just post videos and play The Sims and build in the house, or what? Build in the houses is what I was about to say. What I so badly want to build in The Sims and make houses is what I actually wanted to say. It just did not come out that way. Yeah, no, but that is what I want to do for the most part. But most of my days nowadays are just like I wake up in the morning, then I do my schoolwork, then I go to work, and then I get home at like 10:30, and then that's the day. So it's a little rough, or that's not like most of the days, but I work like 3 to 4-ish times a week, so it's like those days, and then on the other days I'm real tired. So yeah, I don't really have as much time anymore as I used to, and I've got some like other stuff that I'm doing, so you know, I'm a busy gal. I am quite sad about it, as I've talked about in some of my videos as well, but that's probably also just because I hold myself to these same standards that I used to be able to meet because my life was different, so I was able to play a lot more and post a lot more on this channel because I just had more time, and for some reason I still like expect myself to be able to uphold that uploading schedule and the frequency of like content, even though my life looks entirely different now. So I don't really know why I do that, but that's kind of just how I am in like every aspect of my life, because at one point in like relation to literally anything, I'm doing really good at something, and then something else in my life changes and I'm not able to put that much energy and focus onto that other particular thing, and then I get really mad at myself for not being able to do that. And that's just so dumb because, you know, things change all the time. So yeah, that's very counterproductive and annoying, but I guess that's just something I need to work on and figure out within myself, you know. Anyway, that's fine. But I genuinely just love this game so much, like with my entire being, and I don't ever see myself not playing The Sims or not like being a simmer in some sort of capacity, because it's just like something that means so much to me. And like, I did not have the most stable and normal childhood. It's not to get into all of that because that's a whole other, you know, deal. That's deep, right? But I had like a little bit of a weird childhood, and The Sims was just the only stable thing, the only thing that was there in every like part of my life. So that's just the only thing that I've been able to rely on, really, and I'm just really grateful for it for that reason. I've been playing The Sims since I was 10 years old. I'm 21 now, and I started playing The Sims 3, which is definitely like my all-time favorite game ever, for nostalgia reasons, obviously, because it's objectively not an amazing game, but I think it's incredible because I just love it so much. I have so many very, very amazing memories attached to that game. And I genuinely like think about the Sims franchise as a whole at least 50 times a day, even on days where I have not played for a few days at a time, because I just love this game so much. And I'm not even being hyperbolic when I say at least 50 times. Like, that number is likely a lot higher than that, like probably even closer to at least 100 times a day, because I just think about this game so much. And whenever I'm out and about and I see something, it just instantly reminds me of some aspect of The Sims or some object that we have in this game or in some other Sims game. And then I see something out and about and it reminds me of like Bella Goth. I think about The Sims so much, and it's just my favorite thing in the world, and the only continuous thing throughout the past like almost 12 years of my life. I'm gonna be 22 in a few months. That's kind of crazy, but yeah. I love this game so much, and I'm so extremely thankful for it. And in a few days, on the 4th of February, which is less than 2 weeks from now, the Sims franchise is gonna be 25 years old. So that's just so incredible, and I'm really excited to see what the Sims team has in store for us. I know that they did do like a live stream where they talked about it a lot very recently, and I did of course watch that and everything. But yeah, I'm excited to see what else is gonna happen. And I don't know, I'm just really excited about The Sims, and I love it so much. And also, as they revealed in, I believe it was September, they're gonna be doing a Sims movie, which is so exciting. And the movie is gonna be produced by Margot Robbie, which I'm so happy about, because Margot is just amazing, and I know she's gonna do something good with The Sims, and I'm really excited about it. I don't know when the movie is coming out, but it would be pretty cool if it was sometime in 2025. That would be exciting, although I have my doubts about that, because I don't know how far they've gotten in the production of the movie, if they've even started filming or anything of that nature. I have no idea, but I'm super excited about it, and I hope we get to see it somewhat soon. And I don't know, although I think it's kind of, I guess, scary to get too excited about it, because I don't really know where to place my expectations, because you know what, I've already gotten my expectations up, because a Sims movie would just be really cool, so I can only be disappointed from here on, right? And I say this with peace and love, but we as a community, we have a tendency to get really, really disappointed every time something happens, because we get our expectations up every single time, and what we get in return, like from Sims packs and from updates and whatnot, it never quite reaches our expectations, so we get disappointed. That's just like a tendency we all have in the Sims community. So I'm fairly certain that things will go wrong in the Sims movie, and we are gonna be disappointed about some things, and it's not gonna be what we expect, so we're not gonna be super happy with it, you know? See, that's just how the Sims community is. But you know what? I trust Margot Robbie. I trust that she will make an amazing movie, and she will do the Sims franchise justice in the movie, because Margot Robbie is literally Barbie, and Barbie is amazing at everything, and I love Barbie so much. That's another thing that I think about literally all the time. Barbie, the Barbie movie specifically from 2023. I think about it so often. I don't think about it as much as I think about The Sims, like approximately 100 times a day. That's a little bit much, but I do think about the Barbie movie, specifically just that one movie, at least like 3 to 5 times a day. And that's a little bit weird. I've seen it 4 times now, which is actually like not that much, because I did go an entire year without watching it, and even in that period I still thought about the movie at least 3 times a day. But I recently watched it because I had been wanting to rewatch it for a long time, but I needed the conditions to be perfect, because a masterpiece like the Barbie movie has to be watched under the perfect conditions. That is simply how it is. Those are the rules that I live by. So for like a long time, I've been wanting to watch it, but then I've been like, no, not tonight, because this thing is wrong, so I can't watch the Barbie movie right now, you know? And then a few weeks ago, I did watch it, and I showed it to someone who had not seen it yet, and I was trying to be somewhat cool about it and be like, yeah, you know, I think this movie is pretty cool. No big deal though, so I was being kind of nonchalant about it, and the person I watched it with was definitely not as big of a fan of it as I am, and that's okay. I can deal with that. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But I loved it and I had a great time and it was fun. So yeah, I just wanted to let you all know that I love the Barbie movie and I like Margot Robbie a lot, and I know that she's a genius and she can do the Sims movie very well, and even though I have my reservations about it, I trust that she will do something good. I'm glad it's in her hands, okay? Yeah, that is all. Rant over. Although, as I said, I have absolutely no idea how far they've gotten in the production of this movie. I don't even know if they've started doing anything about it. I have absolutely no idea. But they better not just like cancel it at any point, because I can imagine them just being like, yeah, psych, that was a joke. We're not actually doing a Sims movie. We just kind of wanted to see how you guys would react. That was funny. You're not getting the movie, you nerds. Yeah, that would not be very nice of them. I feel like that is a thing that could possibly happen, even though they have confirmed that a movie is happening. But also, like, for a long time, we all thought we were gonna get a Sims 5, but I'm fairly certain, as far as I've understood, they have confirmed that we're not getting a Sims 5. So, yeah, I don't know, man. They better not cancel the movie. I would be very disappointed. Although, if that is the reason we're not getting a Sims 5, then I would absolutely prefer to have a 5th installment of the Sims franchise, because that would definitely be preferable in my opinion. But I doubt that's actually why, because, you know, I'm fairly certain, as far as I've been able to understand, do not hang me up on this one because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that they are just like counting on continuing with the Sims 4 for quite a while, and they're also still working on Project Renee, whatever the hell that actually is, and then they're just doing little side quests such as the Sims movie, and they're doing a bunch of kits and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't actually know what's going on, so do take that with a grain of salt, please, because I'm just some idiot who's sitting here doing a Sims video. I don't know anything. I really don't. Those are just my own little speculations. And also, I have not been like as active in the Sims community as I used to be. Like, I used to watch everything about the Sims, like all the updates on what might be happening and what packs we might be getting and everything like that, and like news and leaks and everything of that sort. And now I see it if it's like super widespread and something, and if it like actually hits my front page on Instagram or something of that nature. But I never like actually seek out information on it on my own, because I feel like I'm just a little bit removed from the community, which makes me sad, because I used to be very involved and whatnot, and I used to just like know everything. I used to know what was going on, but nowadays I'm employed. Yeah, I have a job. I'm a student. I can't be doing all that. That was fun though, but gotta be serious about life, I guess. And I also have an unpaid job. Wait, let me just rant about that for a few minutes, because it's absolutely killing me. So for the past few months, like since October, November, I've been volunteering at a place every Friday from 8 a.m. in the morning until 12. So I've got a 4-hour shift. And it's really, really demanding on me, and so much more exhausting than I was expecting initially, because I was just expecting it to sort of take around 4 hours out of my weekly schedule, because that's technically what it does, and that's kind of what I was counting on, and that would be like decent, I guess, like tough in and of itself, but fine. However, it's stealing my entire Friday, because since I have to be there at 8 a.m, I have to get up really early because it's really far away from my home, and with public transport it takes me over an hour and 15 minutes. It kind of depends on the day, but between an hour and 15 minutes and an hour and 30 minutes to get there. So I have to be up at around 6 a.m. and then I go there and I'm there at 8 until 12. Then I take the train home again, which also takes around an hour and a half on bad days, and I'm home at around 1:30. And at the place where I volunteer, I do a lot of like physical labor, and also it's not the most clean place, so when I get home I feel very like grimy, and I feel a strong need to just immediately scrub down everything on me. And also I get so extremely tired. I was there yesterday and I kind of needed to do a lot of stuff when I got home again. I had some like school stuff I wanted to do. I didn't like absolutely need to do it, but I really wanted to, because I don't want to be stressed about that, obviously. So I wanted to do that, but I just could not do it because I was so exhausted and I get so tired from it. And then I was just like laying in bed from around 2 p.m. and until 4, and then at that point I had to get up because I had some more stuff I needed to do. I was seeing some people and I was just so exhausted the entire night as well. And it was really annoying because those 4 hours that were supposed to be taken out of my day, and I was fine with that, but it turned into like the entire day. And that's how it is on every single Friday, and it's so exhausting because I don't even get paid for it. And so it just feels very demotivating in that way, I suppose. And I was talking about this with one of the people at the place where I volunteer. Her and I were discussing the pros and cons of being there, and the fact that the reason I'm there is because it looks good on my resume for the future. And that's you know, true. It definitely does, and I'm happy about it for that reason. And also I do like being there and doing the work. Like, it's not like I mind it at all, but it's just the aftermath and everything that goes around it that I don't like. So I can't keep doing this for very long because it's killing me. But I'm sad about it. And also I have had to cancel some shifts, especially during December when I was going through the exam period, and obviously I needed to prioritize that. But the people at the place where I volunteer make me feel so bad about canceling these shifts, and I just can't handle it. Like, I just cannot handle being made to feel bad about stuff like that. It's too much for me. So yeah, anyway, I can't keep going like this. But oh well, enough about that. I just gotta hang in a little bit longer. I've got a specific date in mind where I'm just gonna be like, bye bitch, I'm out of here. And then I'm gonna be gone for good. So I'm kind of looking forward to that a little bit. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I do need to wrap this video up right now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already and you enjoy my content. I would really appreciate that. And then I cannot wait to see you all in my next video that I will be posting in hopefully not too long. So yeah, bye everybody!